It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's playoff time. We actually have a playoff game on right now. This is the Pester Podcast Western Conference Playoff Preview with Sean and Alex. I'm Michael, and this is going to be our picks and descriptions of the Western Conference Playoffs, home of our Colorado Avalanche. Let us know what your picks are as we go through this tonight, and an opportunity for you guys to join us. I think if you can jump on, this will be released today, so if you can jump on into our playoff bracket, just look up the Pester Line bracket, I believe is what I called it, and the password is Turco.
That fits.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Spencer, who has already joined, was like, why does Turco sound familiar? I was like, Marty Turco. She goes, oh, right, because he's a known choker in the playoffs. But we're going to start off with the first series and the most important series to us, the 1-8 matchup, President's Trophy winning Colorado Avalanche against arguably the worst team in the playoffs in the Los Angeles Kings.
Yeah, I think they ended up finishing the season with 22 regulation wins.
Jesus.
And 20 overtime losses.
So it's gonna be interesting because these are two completely different styles of team. Where the Kings really like to muck it up, play that 90s trap style hockey. They don't score a lot of goals. I think we outscored them in our season series 15-4, I believe it was. We won all three games. It'll be an interesting series.
Them their video game numbers.
Yes, they are.
I mean, the Avs put up video game numbers all year, so.
Well, and you have the best goaltending tandem in the league versus one of the most inconsistent goaltending tandems in the league in between Wedgwood and Blackwood and Forsberg and Kemper. It sounds like Kemper's going to be the starter.
Yeah.
He did not have a very good year this year. I have them written down here. Hold on. But you're also looking at the one of the worst special teams in the league. They are 30th in the Kings are 30th in the PK, and I believe they're also 30th. 28th in power play.
One behind the Avs.
I was like, this is not going to be a special team series.
No, and it's just don't take penalties.
But the Avs do have the best penalty kill in the league.
That is true. The Avs are number one in the penalty kill. Avs are number one in goals for and goals against.
And they're number one in our hearts.
Correct. It's going to be
number one with the ladies.
I have a feeling that this is a series of the haves versus the have-nots in the sense of LA just can't score. And they just can't seem to put it away. Plus, we have the benefit of the veteran who wants his first cup in Brent Burns.
And Brock Nelson.
I always forget Brock. I don't know why. Maybe because he's not 41. So, gentlemen, with that, what are your picks for this series? We'll start with Alex.
I think the Avalanche are going to commit regicide, and it's going to be 4-0, clean sweep. It's going to be ugly wins, 5-0, 6-1. I think the Avalanche power play is going to show a little bit of life.
Oh, so it's going to be a waste of 8 days.
It's going to be a waste of 8 days. I think the Avs walk away from a smoking crater on this one. Regicide, Avs in 4.
Regicide, Avs in 4. Sean.
I want to lean about the same. I think the Kings maybe steal one in LA, just with the.
That's a fucking dumb thought.
with everything behind Kopitar, I could see him stealing Game 3. But I do think the Avs win this one at 5. I don't think it's going to be even close. I don't see how it can be. It might just be the game that the Kings win. I think the Avs maybe just look past it a little bit, but it's going to be bad.
I'm with Sean on this one. I have Avs in 5. I think they fall asleep in Game 4. Let the Kings get in Game 4. The Kings win a shootout, 7-6. something ridiculous like that. But I think it's Avs in 5. It's really the case of the haves versus the have-nots. You got a pretty much fully
Yeah,
healthy
I have
Avs.
the right opinion. You guys have not the right opinion.
The Avs have finally
fair.
gotten their full regimen of will have their full regimen of players back by Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Sounds like Kadri's going to be healthy, ready to go. Words are hard, apparently. I think the only concern we have maybe is Manson at this point. Yeah,
Which hurts because Manson in the playoffs is just incredible.
he is out of his mind.
He's the whole reason you put up with a rough regular season because you know what you get out of him at the playoffs.
Yeah, he's a tank and a monster. And I would not. No offense to Blankenberg, but I would rather not see him or Ashawn, the world's smallest D pairing in the history of hockey, anywhere near that playoff series. The next one is the one that we don't really want to pick.
I hope they both lose.
Dallas versus Minnesota.
Well, I'm gonna start before we do anything. This one for sure goes 7.
Oh yeah, no, this is going to be a bloodbath.
I want this to go 7, and I want 3 or 4 overtimes in every game.
You have, in my opinion, one of the craziest goaltending matchups. First of all, who starts in Minnesota? Is it Wallstedt or is it Gustafsson? And which Jake Ottinger do you get in Dallas? Because he has been the monicum of a roller coaster this year, where he has either been stellar or he has been hot garbage. You're also getting Rantanen, who's coming back off an injury, not playing superb just yet. And kind of a team with a dysfunctional, strong defensive group, but just a not all there, great. You got Harley, you got Miro, you got my least favorite defenseman in Bischel, that piece of garbage. Man, I hate him. Yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts on this series?
I think Wallstedt probably gets game 1.
Okay.
And you kind of go from there. I think it's going to be a little bit similar to probably how I imagine the Avs run it, goaltending-wise, where you just ride the hot hand, and if they have a rough game, you start the other guy and see what happens. This is going to be, from an Avs fan perspective, a fun series to watch, but also a very stressful series to watch. Because we know we get whoever comes out of this one, and we've kind of struggled against both of these teams in the playoffs in the past.
A little bit.
But Dallas doesn't have DeBoer anymore.
That's true.
So can we get past Dallas finally now that they don't have what seems to be our kryptonite in Pete DeBoer?
Be very curious to see Alex.
I mean, I don't have anything special because I hate both of these teams, and I try to watch them as little as possible.
Hate is not a strong enough word.
Yeah, I just don't think. I think the last few years Dallas has gotten started in the playoffs pretty slow, and the Avalanche couldn't take advantage of that, and so we let it go to 7, and we paid the price. And I just don't know. I don't think Dallas has it. I don't think they got the gas in the tank.
I personally think Hughes and Faber are better than Heiskanen and Harley. I think that's going to be a big factor. And I think Minnesota's unfortunately, Minnesota had such a good deadline. They essentially rebuilt their bottom 6 from the ground up with guys returning from injury and getting the additions of a Nick Foligno and Bobby Brink. I am going to start the predictions on this one. I think it's Minnesota in 7.
Yeah, I agree, and it's a little bit of what the heart wants here, but I think Dallas coming in on the skid that they are, and how, like Alex said, how slow they get started. I'm going to take Minnesota in 7.
Well, shit, I was thinking I was going to be the odd one out. I'm doing Minnesota in 5.
Oh shit! In 5?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think Dallas. I think Minnesota takes the first 2. Dallas gets one back in Minnie, and then Minnesota just finishes out in Dallas. They do the job.
I like that. I like that a lot. Now, which Wallstead is it? STEAD or STEDT?
You know, I think it's how he feels in the morning. I think
Did
it's how
you
he
see
feels
that?
when he wakes up.
Someone played a prank on Wallstead. They think Fleury might have changed his jersey name.
I like Fleury.
Yeah,
What a dude.
Marc-Andre Fleury's a G. I love
what a
him.
prankster.
Now this series, this next matchup, I think is going to be a lot closer than people are giving credit. You have the Vegas Golden Knights against the Utah Mammoth, the anti-Alex series. The one he wants both teams to lose, I'm sure.
The new kids on the block.
Yeah. I am excited for this series as I'm sorry, Alex, you already don't like me about my soccer takes. I kind of like the Utah Mammoth as a team.
Oh my god.
I like the youth movement that they have. I'm a big Dylan Genther fan. I think getting Sergachev
Fuck them kids.
and Karel Vejmelka has been absolutely mental this year for them in net.
Sounds like a chocolate brand.
Karel
Vejmelka.
Vejmelka.
Some
Vejmelka
kinda-
from
have
the
a, have a Vejmelka.
from the makers of Lindt.
Yeah, some nice Swedish chocolate.
But I think I don't know. I'm curious because Vegas seems like they're kind of losing steam. They're getting older. They're not as I don't know. The Tortorella experiment seems to be working really well in their favor. But I don't know. I don't trust Mitch Marner in the playoffs, which is part of it. And which version of Carter Hart shows up?
Yeah, can you take the Toronto out of the kid? That'll be the main thing that I'm kind of watching in this series is, can Marner pick it up? Was Toronto his problem? Because I mean, everybody in Toronto kind of blows ass in the playoffs.
They've had one series win in 15 years?
So how does Marner look outside of Toronto is going to be real interesting to see how that plays out.
And apparently been playing out of position all season. He's been playing center when he is definitely a wing, which is
Well,
weird.
good for
But
him.
Bruce Cassidy is also kind of dumb.
It's all hockey.
Yeah.
It's all love.
What do you think? You got anything?
Yeah, I think you can't take the Toronto out of the guy, but you also can't take the Phoenix out of the team. So they still got that stank all over them. This isn't going to go well for them.
Oh man.
The Utah Coyotes.
The two players for me to watch in this series for Utah specifically is going to be JJ Paterka and how he continues to play out of his mind. And then Sergachev as well on the back line, how he's helped that solidify that group. I mean, we'll talk in the Eastern Conference one about Mosier a little bit. But then for Vegas, it's going to be, can Theodore continue to play up to peak levels? Can they do this without Pietrangelo at all on the defensive end? And which health level of Mark Stone do you get? So with that,
Yeah, since they weren't able.
Well,
to,
I have one
they
more
weren't-
comment I want to say.
Oh, sorry.
One
Go ahead.
more funny. So like in my professional life, you know, you always have that experience where you're the new guy and you get kind of like picked on and like you get all the shitty stuff from the older veterans, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're like, oh, when I'm a veteran, I'm gonna be nicer to the younger generation. Vegas ain't gonna do that. Vegas is gonna be the one that's like, I had to go through shit. You had to go through shit. I was a new kid on the block a few years ago. You can go fuck yourselves.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So what? You're saying this is gonna be like the Avs King series, where Vegas is just gonna like walk right past them?
Yeah, the Mammoth have been extinct before. They will be extinct again. We're gonna see an extinction level event.
Fun fact: 1 point separates these two teams.
You saw a crater in the Avs Kings. This is gonna be the crater that killed the dinosaurs.
I'm gonna start with you on this one, Sean. What do you got?
I mean, I have to. I got to agree with Alec. I think Vegas is going to steamroll this series. They've got the experience. They've got the new coach bump. I think game one, Utah's going to come out hot, just because they finally made the playoffs. They're this good young team. They want to prove themselves, and they're going to come out in the first like 20, 30 minutes of game one, pretty hot, but I think Vegas is gonna stomp them. I gotta say Vegas in 4.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think.
God.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep up.
Alex?
I gotta throw a hot take in here. All right.
That's fair. Alex?
I agree with myself. I gotta say, I made a great point. I think that the Mammoth, like Sean said, the Mammoth are gonna come out first period, like, look at us, we're so good at hockey, and Vegas is gonna be like, oh, that's really cute. You've had your moment to shine, and they're just gonna obliterate the poor guys. It's gonna be 4 games.
That's cool.
These are gonna be closer.
Here's the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, these are gonna be closer games than the Avs Kings series, but there's gonna be like 3-0, 4-2 games. But the Kings are still, or the Knights are still gonna win this convincingly in 4.
I have the Mammoth in 6, and I'll tell you why.
Well, you're wrong, but okay, let's hear it.
Vegas does not have the goaltending to protect against what Utah has done offensively all season. I don't think Vegas can keep up with Utah in terms of pace of play. And unless they want to get completely gritty and just put Howden out there for every shift and have him destroy everyone, I don't think they can maintain a series long enough.
Okay.
I think it's the Mammoth in 5.
This is one of those series where like my heart wants Utah because I hate Vegas more than Utah.
I don't care about any of these losers.
But
I respect your opinion.
Fuck. My heart doesn't want any of these teams to win.
Okay.
But that's more so like I don't necessarily want Utah to win. I just want Vegas to lose.
Yeah.
The reason I'm like I don't want to see them
That's true
in the Western Conference, because if we see Mammoth, we're gonna run our fun little train of I think we lost to Vegas the first time we ever saw them. We lost to Seattle, I think, the first time we ever saw them.
We are the only series loss to Seattle.
So I don't want to see a new team.
And that's because Andre Cogliano's spine got turned into an accordion.
I mean, if we're being honest here, I don't think we're gonna see a new team. So
No, I think we're good. And now the series that I'm honestly the most excited about: McDavid et al. Versus Cutter Gautier's Flying V.
Gonna bring back some Duck Hunter.
Yeah.
When was that game? 86 or something?
Duck Hunt.
Duck
I have a coaster right over there. Of it.
Hunt.
Oilers Ducks.
Quack.
The
Quack. Quack. Quack.
the pillow fight of all pillow fights.
it comes to this.
It comes to this. So you have Joel Quenneville, who has made a team overperform for a majority of the year, and then goaltending forgot what goaltending is, and Dostal has looked fucking terrible over the last month or so, versus
McDavid.
Chris Knobloch's clusterfuck of bad, mediocre defense and Connor McDavid. Draisaitl currently is day-to-day. Sounds like he's probably going to miss game 1, potentially game 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say the big thing here in this series is Draisaitl healthy or not.
I mean, even at 85%, he's probably still better than most
Look,
of the Ducks.
he's
but-
German. Once we figure out how to get past all that German engineering and screw those tires back on, he'll be good to go.
Well, he did go back to Germany for an oil
Yeah,
change.
it just
You
ta-
have- I
it
mean, you
takes
have
it
to.
takes longer in the shop,
Yeah.
but the engineering's better.
For me, this one comes down to which goalie sucks worse and which defense doesn't show up. And that's the concern. When your highest paid defenseman on the ice for either team is better suited for a position in the press box versus on the ice, I'm talking about you, Darnell Nurse. I don't know. I just, as much as I want to, the basement door's still open, guys. Sorry. I personally just, I don't know. This one is going to come down to like who wants it more. I know Edmonton's been to the finals 2 years in a row, but they don't have Corey Perry anymore, so they don't get to go there.
Well, that's where I think the amount of hockey that the Oilers have played in the last couple of years is going to come back to bite them in the ass here. And
Quack,
if
quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth.
if
Let's get
Dostal-
considerate.
if Dostal can get back to where he was about mid-season, I think the Ducks have a good chance to take this series.
Who starts for you, Tristan Jarry or Connor Ingram?
That's fucking tough. I was honestly kind of stoked when Edmonton picked up Jari because I liked him in Pittsburgh. I thought like he had his ups and downs. It wasn't a solid deal. It wasn't a here we go. But man, they have both been just so not what Edmonton needs this year. And you're just watching it like, how many times can they do this?
Yeah, how many times can they win games?
You
7 to
should
6?
when you edit this video. I know you're gonna do them quick, but if you can find the GTA San Andreas, like the here we
shit.
go again.
Here we go again.
It's like, man, it's like Achilles' ankle, man. You're like, this
Oh my
is
God.
nuts. So I would go Jari,
Okay.
and
know-
it would be a tepid Jari. Like,
It's a
I guess
It's a tepid Jari.
And like, oh.
Jari on a short leash.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you traded for him
Yeah.
to try
Yeah.
to be your number one guy. Give him the opportunity. And when Anaheim comes out and puts 7 up on him in the first period and a half,
then you're like, whoops,
Whoopsie.
then you see how many,
whoopsie.
then you see how many Ingram decides he wants to give up, and then you decide. Then from there, you know how many goals you're going to have to score to win a game.
And then
in a
when
series.
while Draisaitl's back at the lab, you ask him, "Can you put like a goaltender chip in there? Maybe we switch his position."
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last good goaltender Edmonton had was Ryan Miller.
I forgot he played in Edmonton.
Oh wow.
And
Look,
they brought in Jack Campbell to fix their goaltending problems, and it has been a revolving door since.
It's been bad. I don't understand.
It's the curse of Tommy Sallow. You did him dirty, he will do you dirty.
I mean, when your best goalie last year was Calvin fucking Pickard, you might have some
Aw.
issues. I love
Oh,
Calvin,
boy.
but dude,
I loved him too.
he is the quintessential 10-game backup.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start this one. I think this one goes 7. And I have Carter Gauthier winner in overtime, and the Ducks take out the Oilers.
Wow.
Alex.
I think this goes 6 because Connor McDavid can't win the Conn Smythe if he's not in the final again. So yeah, he's gonna do it. So I pick Edmonton in 6.
Oh, wow. I'm going to get roasted in the comment section for this, by the way. I already
Good.
know it.
I love roast. Roast
Well,
beast.
Looking at it, and I'm probably going to be wrong because anytime I dive into analytics and in stats and stuff like that, I'm always wrong. But I'm going to say the Oilers, having played as much hockey as possible the last 2 years, I think that the Ducks are able, if Draisaitl is out game 1 and 2, I think the Ducks are able to take advantage of that. Win at least one of them, be close in the second one. If they don't win it, I think I'm going to take Ducks in 6.
Oh, wow. So we got Ducks in 6, or 7, Oilers in 6. Okay.
All
All right.
It's a tough one.
So
but
yeah, what did I say? Did I say Wild?
We all picked the Wild,
So Avs, Wild, Vegas, Edmonton.
and I have the Avs, Wild, Mammoth, and Ducks.
I have 2 sweeps, no game 7s.
yeah, because I've got the Avs, the Wild, the Knights, and the Ducks.
So at least we have some variation. That's nice.
And one quick thing.
Yeah?
How do you think LA feels? They finally don't see Edmonton in the first round,
And they have to play.
and they run smack dab into the Avalanche.
They have to play the hot Avalanche team.
We lose out on the, I don't know what, the 27th in a row of the Oilers facing the Kings in the first round.
It has
Enough,
nothing-
yeah.
The names aren't right and the show's not right, but it's an old Office quote. That's just Dallas, baby. That's what you get. Okay?
Are you playing Dallas the board game?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Stop.
Jiminy Christmas.
Well, Amber Alerts or something.
Yeah.
It's all clear again,
It's
right?
all
You told
clear.
me.
Well, hey, that's a perfect way to end this Western Conference first
Western
round matchup.
Conference, all clear.
We're gonna do this for every round. Also, unless you guys want to show up tomorrow at some point, I will be live streaming Game 1 of the Avs King series right here on the Pester Line YouTube channel at 1:00 tomorrow.
And if you guys donate $400, we'll live open some Phantasmal Flame.
Hell yeah, we'll put Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle,
And depending on what happens at 9:30 tomorrow, I'll be either really, really happy, kind of happy, or really sad. And still happy because the Avs are on.
Hell yeah, dog.
Arsenal, Man City.
Let's go.
All right. So for Sean, for Alex, I'm Michael. We'll
This is
see you guys.
this is your captain speaking. We have begun our descent into the Eastern Conference.
We'll see you guys at the Eastern Conference.
Okay, love you. Bye.